football home
UCLA?
to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see the #9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
How does that number go? 70, 25%. What's the other 5%? Kicking? No way. Play special teams 5%.
And the Bruins will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Here comes some writing comment. Glazing.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge.
Turning on the Jets. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Trying to make magic with his feet. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here, take a big hit, and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you could regroup, because this environment is hostile.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Throws for the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
And this is great sudden change defense right now. Of course, this drive started with their backs against the wall. They've now forced 2 straight incompletions. If they can make one more big play here and avoid giving up a touchdown, man, that is
what
a
up,
win.
Seth?
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. The option look. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your
What
best
it do?
playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Like, they understand it's 3rd down. They understand the situation. They drop back. And I love the defensive back with vision on the quarterback. He sees it, right? He takes off the scramble. He's like, no, no, no. You're not getting this 1st down. Nice job coming up, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Under fire. And they got him. A sack denies to try to convert on 4th down. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They go to the ground. Oh, a lot of space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 40. They finally make the stop, and what a fantastic way to finish off this 1st quarter after that play. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score.
baby.
They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Boy, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Time to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
This corner is good in man coverage. He's also really good in zone. That time, cover 3. He's got the deep 3rd of the field, so anything deep down at the boundary is something that he's going to have a play on, and he shows you his ball skills, able to come away with that INT.
Give me that.
Looking to throw on first down.
Oh.
The screen, he can go. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Alabama pushing the tempo. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Making side adjustments here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Fires to the wide out. He's got it. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. To the air on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown Tide. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
He makes the
here we go again.
Deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it downfield. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, UCLA!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think the crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Wants to go up top on first down. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. will come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, if you're going to win games, you've got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Starting to feel a little pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Shoot.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Now adjusting. Trying to escape and get it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to pass on second down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long. You'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Wow, the quarterback got away with one there. He's lucky that defender dropped that pass, because if he picks it, he might have taken that one to the house.
Kick is in the air. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34.
Run those balls.
Looking for a crease. It's Young. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Wide open spaces. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. It's a seam wide open. Turning it on. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Alabama! You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays.
There we go.
That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all.
He's got it along the sideline. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Complete downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
This is an offense offense that has skill. They've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Wants to throw it. Under fire. And the sack. All the way back at the 5.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And this one is perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. The play action fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Throwing on the run. Makes the catch down the right side. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy as that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down and more. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
The Tide with the 1st and 10.
What up, Clubber?
The run from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout.
Nice
run
emojis,
the football. I can
emotes.
run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. It'll be 3rd and long. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Leaves it with the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Moore will throw. He's got him. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense and zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it and advance and get what he can get.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. The Ducks have enough for the first down.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. And he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
To the air on 1st down. He's going to take a shot. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bama! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like this.
Yes, sir.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore.
I love quarterbacks that are decisive and that put the mustard on the passes. When you need to put the ball on a line in a hurry with some extra hot sauce, you have to do it. Good job by the quarterback understanding zone and hitting that curl.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the
Really?
grab, first down, still on his feet. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
How about a game-changing play for this defense, stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's not going to... And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Recovered by the kicking team. And he's going to score. Touchdown!
I was about to say, just go ahead and quit, bro. I really don't want to use Alabama, but my back's up against the wall with the promotion.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started.
Just trying to make this guy quit.
Coming out with it, it's Adams. He gets a block.
Special teams demon tonight. Demon.
Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the
If
speed.
you don't have a gimmicky
You don't
offense,
slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer return kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position.
Oof, that was close.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Makes the grab outside. It's Anderson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Paul. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
This this is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
This move just oozes confidence, going for it on 4th down. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
That's a big-time completion. And guys, I think they caught the defense napping right there. I think everybody on defense thought that they were going to maybe throw to the sticks on that one, but instead, the quarterback had some other ideas. He had a
Good stuff.
Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Oh my God.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Stands in and takes the hit. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Alabama! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right, all the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit louder. You should be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Looking to scramble. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Power football with the run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the...
There he goes. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bama! I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? And it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy you want to go tackle. Go get him.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Still on his feet. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. First play of the period, 1st down here. The give to the back. Crosses the 45. He's loose. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
To the air. It's Nussmeier. Scrambling away. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting it because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but This is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Horton. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. From their own 23, it'll be first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Here's a heat. Pulls it in down the middle. There he goes. He's a touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You gonna learn?
And they take it in for 6 more points.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. He lobs one high down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking downfield on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Takes a hit as he fires. He makes a catch. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the left. It's a running room. Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown time.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Fires on the move. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. He's taking the shot. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that's a good idea for this defense. I would be covering him too, because he's already had a day's worth of yards. The big play out wide, man, they are finding him, and he's making productive plays. So good job by this defense recognizing that guy's not beating me anymore.
Still looking on the move. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man.
Kicked the onside kick.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Trio, here we go.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line. Guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the back.
Going downfield for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
He'll pull it down.
He really took off with that. Holy cow.
Right at the 30-yard line.
Right.
A big play as this offense in business. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. The sweet feet buy a little time. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. They drag it down at the 34-yard line, and they said they...
Get out of here, bro. See ya. Freaking bum. Oh. Dang. Didn't get promoted. Didn't qualify for the playoffs either. Dang. Freak. Speedy Petey.
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions.
Game.
48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Seminoles will boot it away to start the game.
Like, man.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. That's caught. It's Allen. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few. Still some work to do for the first down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Back to throw, it's Allen. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Complete out of the backfield. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose on the left. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Penn State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I think they're going to get all blocked.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Sickening.
Coming out with it, it's Lucas. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Using his legs to buy some time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He turns that loose down the right side. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits it right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was all me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. With the catch, it's White. Gets away from one. He's got space. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Seminoles will hustle to the line. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Listen, catch the foot.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Williams. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'll turn to the wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Williams. Touchdown, Florida State! Great job by the back on the option. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Bringing the heat. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the snap, it's Allen. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now breaking the field. Finds his man. It's Ross. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
And the Nittany Lions are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't. And they don't miss that very often. I mean, those are the throws that usually say big plays on.
Oh, out of space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
This running back is so dynamic, and you've got to be able to take advantage of his speed by getting him to the outside. So that's why you dial up the toss play there. It's a nice way to change it up and get this guy in space to go make plays.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. To throw, it's Aller. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Oh.
Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
Man, listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff. Putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. It's a great drive by the offense.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right.
No way.
And the defense has set him up.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Singleton. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Trying play action. Now improvising. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Castellanos. Here's the pressure. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Touchdown, Penn State! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. He'll put total leather and get this second half started.
I'm trying to push it so I could go 14-14 and a half and get the ball right here. Take the
He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. And
block.
good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. That's reeled in. It's White. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. The Noles moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's White. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Seminoles are rolling down the field.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Second down, he'll throw it. On the run, fires downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then scores, and fast. Catch in the middle hits Robinson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll move the wide receiver. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. With the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Knowles!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
What up?
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's got it, first down and more. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
What you gonna fumble that?
So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
On the direct snap, it's Singleton. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? To the air, it's Aller. Quick strike complete. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
And obviously, getting the completion, it's a killer. They get a new set of downs. You got to find a way to make a play now. The saving grace, I guess, Jesse, is he ran out of bounds and stopped the clock, so at least the clock isn't running.
Yeah, and David, it's just a situation right now defensively. I think you just got to take more chances, right? You may have to blitz, you may have to sell out, you might risk giving up a big play, but it's just so critical at this juncture of the game that you're able to retake possession to give yourself a chance to win.
And and just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on third down coming up. Let's call it third and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I've got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
Gotta have it here on fourth down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
What a great stop in a big moment for this defense. Nice job getting the stop. Now listen, the ball goes back to the offense, and this has a chance now to be a great finish. That was a clutch stand for this defense.
And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. He's going up top here late in the game. Brings it in down the left side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. From the red zone, looking for a man. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
What?
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Clock running? I was out of bounds.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. And it's incomplete, and the final drive of the game comes up empty. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough.
Welcome to the home of the
I guess I was
Florida State
tackled in
Seminoles,
bounds, man.
Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lucas. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard.
See what he does.
To the air, it's Castellanos. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Knowles want to pick up the tempo. To the air on second down. He fires a bullet to the right. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the
Gotta hit that pass.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number one, and they give up a sack on play two.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And it's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
Not much room to run. Give him one to the 7.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Complete to the right. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warrick and Lavernius Coles. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Should have possession card.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Wants to throw again. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle? Fires into traffic, intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I got a whole L2 on.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Snagged in the middle. It's dealt. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. He wants to throw it. Almost intercepted. intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
They'll try it again from the one on 2nd and goal. Powers forward. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And on that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Stockton.
Oh,
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
right to me.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
This time on target. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Seminoles racing to the line in a hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Makes the grab. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at 1st down.
That's a really good-looking throw there. And I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high-octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every time we played the Seminoles in Crystal.
Touchdown, Seminoles! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses.
There we go.
Backed up in a bad position, and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown. That's a great drive by the offense.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Finds his tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And what a job by the defense. Seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
So now it's 2nd and long. Defense playing a bail technique. Makes the catch. It's Bell. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down of the dope. They'll try to get the first through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Florida State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
No.
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play off.
Yeah, baby.
I show you, I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's White. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Georgia going up tempo. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. First play of this drive comes from the 27.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Caught near the sticks, it's White. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Wide open spaces. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Wants to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting them, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the cut.
Makes the grab at the 10. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone and the 10. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Needed that. And one more turnover should be nail in the coffin. Quitter.
Seminoles will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Fires to the tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Using his feet to buy time. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gives it on the option. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. And the Seminoles are threatening in the red zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Noles! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he added the extra point. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Gets it out quickly. At midfield, he's got room. Hits a seam wide open. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Hey, QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
He'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's McLaughlin. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. He'll do it himself. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The Noles come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. He'll pull it down and run. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the fourth quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Seminoles are on the move. Now he's looking to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough. Make a better decision. Do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that wasn't an interception.
Got it in the middle. middle, it's Blackwell. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Man, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
And the Knowles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Fourth down, same as first, same as second, same as third for this offense. Going for it in a big-time moment. Get the big first down. This game, you're running out of time defensively. You're going to have to find a way to get a stop, even if it takes 4 downs.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. Now facing a third and long. Now the play fake. Extending the play. Fires on the move. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the
And we done tonight. We done. We out.